Right. Pivoted again. We've got a. Hello, pal. We're gonna we're gonna create an ecosystem called solar punk and funk, and I'm gonna use my degree. Otherwise, good talent gone to waste. So we're gonna go for the sustainability angle. Just woken up, pal. Just woken up. And yeah, I'm gonna do environmental consulting because as I've gotten older, I've realised like a chemical engineer is very traditionally pro-capitalist, not asked about the environment, whatever. But I've been down that route. I've been into finance, been into construction, and I've realised profit and working with knobheads is not for me. So, you know, we're gonna. What I now value is, and what I did get out of that is I enjoy working outdoors. I enjoy being in nature. I also see more. I've got a broader perspective now on life in general because I've travelled around more. I've heard more cultural critique. Met many different people, and it just shows the importance of the environment. And I've seen the late effects of late-stage capitalism, this exploitation, zero-sum game world that we live in. And for me, that's of utmost importance. So we're going to do environmental consulting / sustainability consulting for non-profits and small, medium businesses. Furthermore, we're going to do content. Now, the content is related because it's all environmental focused, anti-techno-feudalism, pro solar punk or eco-socialism, you may call it. It's all about inner transcendence, intrinsic motivation, which means you don't need to force work. It's like what Maynard Keynes said. We should only be working like 15 hours per week by now. We have plenty of resources. What we don't have is trust in each other and intrinsic motivation, following passion. People are so driven to chase the money, chase the fame, and it just disgruntles everyone because you go online for 2 seconds and some little geek saying how to make $1 million in 2 weeks. It's like it gets draining after a while. So we've got the content. We're going to focus on the main platforms. I'm going to create an aesthetic, and that's my creative outlet. So obviously the consulting is core to allowing me to not survive but sustain and thrive, whereas the creative is more of an expression of myself. So it's more personal, whereas the consultant is more professional. Even though they're both professional, but the one's more of a lifestyle element. Otherwise, I would just be bored just doing non-stop consulting. So, and it allows me to integrate. People talk about work-life balance, but if I can enjoy an aspect of it, use the consulting to sustain and fulfill what I want to do creatively, it not only enhances brand vision from combining elements, it also means that I can focus my whole life in one direction rather than work-life balance. I don't believe in. My play will be the creative and social aspect of this ecosystem. Now, we've also got. Where are you going? Who's that? You're back in your cave. Now, third aspect is retreats. I spent a lot of time trying to build products and services. I've had recent ones, for example, when I came out here to Asia, I was thinking of writing a book. A book is great, you can have great ideas, but the leverage it generates is so slow unless you have a captive audience. So a book is not, it's good if you, I don't love writing either. I love thinking, I don't love writing. So I'm gonna put the we ain't doing a book, right? That's a product, whatever. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are gonna. Sorry. Then I had a board game idea, card game. High risk, high reward. I've realised, as great as it was, I thought because it was a very good idea. I wouldn't enjoy bringing it to life again because it's so many logistics to it, and it's very hard to actually implement, and it doesn't use any skills that I already have whatsoever. So we're also not doing that. Anyway, long story short, I had other ideas as well, like an app, like a productivity network. So it's kind of halfway between productivity and social network. We focus on hello mate. Hey. We focus on accountability, etc., but we're going to build this ecosystem that now aligns with my values. And I'm going to document. So that's part of the documentation, which this will only gain traction further down the line because this is going to go on YouTube, which will be it's a slower process. But it'll be great to look back on once the ecosystem and the brand becomes more prominent. So what else did I want to touch on? Products. So we'll have some products that are aligned with the ecosystem. So analog products. Basically, this is just a little bit extra. Supports the brand, helps people who just want to contribute. But also it is a forward-thinking approach. So I'm thinking smart landlines. So I've noticed some high-profile people are actually retracting from using mobile phones. So I want to bring landlines back, not these old school, really mechanical ones. Like in aesthetic, that's fine, with the whole dial-up, that's cool. But to have up-to-date ones, you know what I mean? Like, for example, people who go to brick phones, they get like Nokia 310s. They're not getting the ones from 2000. They're getting a one that's released now with updated spec, but it's just in the format and aesthetic of the 310, for example. So it may have like smarter integration in the landlines. I'm assuming this exists. May not exist. If it doesn't exist, someone needs to bring it to market. Additional items, analog alarm clock, very simple. Phone lockbox, very simple again, but high profit margins. People will love it. And I did have another, can't remember the other. But yeah, we're just gonna start with 3-4 basic items, stick them on the website, a little bit extra. Maybe have a digital guide as well. Sell it for 20-25 quid. Again, a bit of supplementary income. So we've got the revenue streams. We've got a creative outlet, we've got a playful outlet, we've got a professional outlet, all grouped around my values, what the world needs, what I can make money from, and my strengths, which is, there's a Japanese concept, ikigai. So I'm touching all the areas, and it's something I'm intrinsically motivated to actually build. Whereas a job, I feel, whilst we're conditioned to only, our survival brain means that we'll do what we need to do. So a job is easier to put the work in because you're kind of being told to, you have to, or you'll lose your job. So I have the intrinsic motivation. I just need to find the understanding of what to do when. So I have a bit of a roadmap, but this is the thing that separates business people and smart people, is the business people seem to have that kicker where they can just, not self-sufficient but self-directed, which is what I have to channel now because this is a great idea. And it's just a mindset shift. Same as if you're in corporate, you go from same shit really. You go from being told what to do, when to do it, what you can help with, what opportunities are given to you, You have annual reviews, whatever, etc., etc. It's like school, right? It's guided, and then you progress and you become some middle manager or managing director. No one tells you how to actually do that stuff. So I may as well learn how to do that now for myself, for something I believe in and something that's of value to the world, than actually doing that in a corporate system where I have to spend the next 5 to 8 years even getting to that position, potentially being made redundant through technological advances. Um, are you closing this room? Alright, okay, no worries. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Look at this guy, man.